ऐ महबूब दे देखने कारण
Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be discussing a little bit different of a topic. We're going to be moving off of Black Ops 6. We're going to be not talking about it much in this video. But in today's video, I want to talk about the campers in Call of Duty and how they were a detriment to the gameplay and flow of the newer Call of Duty titles. So, to give you a brief rundown, I went back to Black Ops 4, Cold War, Modern Warfare 3 earlier, and in every single lobby I played in almost all of them, there were so many goddamn campers. They were fucking holding hands, camping in corners, especially Cold War. I went on Nuketown 24/7 on Cold War, and there was like a ridiculous amount of campers on that fucking game. Like, people play, they just fucking camp for streaks or just camp to be like straight up assholes. Like, they don't even give a fuck. It's like awful. It's basically unplayable. And I think I went back to like Black Ops 6 or something. I played for very, very briefly, but the couple matches I did have, there was this one asshole as the HVT. He was just camping in this one part of the map on Stakeout. And it took me like 3 or 4 tries to take out this asshole because he was just camping the entire goddamn game. And in this video, I'm going to be talking about how campers basically ruin Call of Duty's flow and gameplay. And if you camp, you're a complete bitch. You are literally a fucking bitch if you camp. No excuses can be made. You are awful at the game, and you don't know how any of the maps, the spawns, anything, how it works at all whatsoever. If you camp, you're telling me that you're awful at the game, and you're trying to compensate by sitting in a corner and trying to aim to the best of your to the best of your possibility of being able to even fucking aim. So, first of all, why is camping such a bad thing? So, camping, Call of Duty, the entire game is centered around moving around the map. It's supposed to be a fast-paced arcade shooter. It's a 6v6, 10v10, fast movement arcade shooter. Let me repeat that. That means you're supposed to be moving around the goddamn map, learning its flow, learning the map's mechanics, learning the map's like layout. And if you're camping the entire fucking game, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit at all. Let me repeat. Like, people play this game like it's fucking Rainbow Six. If you want to play Rainbow Six, go play fucking Rainbow Six. This ain't Rainbow Six, bro. Call of Duty is not a tactical shooter, and it'll never fucking be a tactical shooter. So stop playing it like as a fucking tactical shooter and stop sitting in fucking corners, because that's not how this game plays. Like, I'm playing Cold War. Cold War is supposed to be arcadey. Like, it is literally built around being arcadey. You have the biggest campers camping on the second floor of Nuketown, or camping behind the fucking fences near the garage on the, what was it, the blue house, the yellow house, whatever the fuck. They're just camping, like, literally be playing like bitches. Like, imagine camping on Nuketown. Everyone that's ever played Call of Duty should know how Nuketown plays. If you have to camp on Nuketown, you are that much of a fucking bitch. And then these campers will use the excuse, oh, well, you ran into me, you ran around like a headless chicken. Shut the fuck up. You're supposed to be running around like a headless chicken. That's what Call of Duty is. You're supposed to be moving around the map. And yes, there's some awareness that goes into moving around. Like, you have to obviously know where your enemies are. Alright. But literally camping in a corner, absolutely doing nothing, is what nobody expects at all whatsoever. And it just throws off the entire game. Like, if you had an entire team camping the entire game, it would just play like complete dog shit, and that's happened to me before. Like, I tried getting on Modern Warfare 3 because everybody's been glazing that game lately, is saying it's like so good or whatever, and I agreed with that sentiment until I got on earlier, and I was basically getting shit on by every single fucking camper in the book. And it was basically, I felt like I was playing Black Ops 6. I literally felt like I was playing Black Ops 6, but in Modern Warfare 3. That's how awful it was. I had like 3-4 games before I just got off the fucking game and went back to like Red Dead or something. Like, I cannot with that shit. That game is so fucking awful. Come on. I mean, Modern Warfare 3, oh my god, it pains me to say this because I did really enjoy Modern Warfare 3 during its life cycle. But going back to it recently, it just played awfully, and it's not even because of the game itself is amazing, but these fucking campers that stick around Modern Warfare 3, like, it's especially bad in this game. Every time I play Modern Warfare 3, I just run into campers. Like, my first game on, I played on Emergency, and every single fucker was holding hands and camping. And then there was, like, the Nuketown match on Cold War I was talking about, where these guys were fucking sitting in the Nuketown building. I was just spamming Semtexes at them so I could get them out. But, yeah, just people play like fucking rats. And if I guess it's sort of justifiable if you're playing like the objective, but still, it's so fucking awful. Like, it's just sitting in one area, not doing absolute jack shit. You're just sitting there while your entire team carries your dumbass going 2-1. Like, literally, bro, these campers will literally camp just to go positive. Like, if people are not camping for streaks, it's to go positive and go like 7-3. Congratulations, you got a 2 KD by fucking camping the entire game. Good for you. Meanwhile, I go like, I don't know, like 42 and 39. This moron just goes like 7-3, camping the entire fucking game and not doing jack shit. So yeah, obviously, as you can see, I fucking hate campers. They ruin, like I said, they ruin, like, not moving alone just ruins the flow of a Call of Duty. If one man doesn't move, it like severely like fucks with the flow of like any match. It just really does. It's so annoying. If you play like this, you genuinely need to like fucking quit the game, because the people who camp are the people who can't drop 10 kills on shipments. These are the type of people who can't drop 10 kills on shipments. Those are the type of people that fucking camp, who literally have like no fucking thumbs and can't even drop 10 kills on a small map. Like, oh my god, man, like, if you camp, you are that fucking awful at the game. Like, oh my god, man. I think in order to like fix like the camper solution, if you stay in like one area of the map for too long, like the game will like auto kill you. That would be pretty awesome. So like if you're standing somewhere for too long, if you were like in an area for too long, say if you're there for like more than a minute, you just get auto killed. You just get auto killed by like the game's AI or something. I mean, we already have AI manipulated matchmaking, so why not have the AI manipulate these campers at least and make them like have to move around the map by automatically killing them? Or, oh wait, no, you know what'd be a good idea is if someone is camping for too long, their position gets alerted. So, oh my god, that would be a beautiful idea. I think I just came up with the best solution ever. If you're camping in a spot for too long, the entire enemy team will be alerted to you, and then you'll have to go up against an entire team. So it'll basically be a 6-stack against one dude that's camping. And if you win that somehow, good for you. I guess you earned your camping. Like, there's some good campers out there. I'm not like I'm talking about like the garbage campers, like the genuine garbage players who sit there and camp because they don't want to try to get better at the game. Those are the people I'm talking about. Like, there's like some like campers that like troll and like fuck around with people, and to be fair, I hate those people too, but you got to give them respect where respect is due. They're actually like they could like kick your ass if they really want to. They could play normally and kick your ass, but they just do it to fuck around. So I'm not talking about those people. I'm talking about the people who like sit in corners the entire. Talking about people who sit in the corners in the entire game because they stuck ass to the game. Those are the people I'm talking to. So yeah, I think if you sit in a corner for too long, you should get live pinged by every single person, by the entire opposite enemy team. So you'll be forced to fight an enemy team, and people will start pushing you. making it more difficult to camp. So I just came up with the best solution ever. Like my other solution, like immediately when I got off the game and I got frustrated, this would be like a really stupid idea, but I just thought of it anyway. Like it was, no one would ever want this, but putting like gas from Warzone into like the multiplayer maps, to prevent camping, which wouldn't really do a thing. Because then they could just go camp somewhere else once the gas moves in. So the gas is really pointless. But what I just mentioned to fix camping is if they just got live pinged if you stayed in an area for too long. I think that would fix everything. Because like in Black Ops 1, for example, like you had the ghost perk, which allowed you to stay hidden on the radar, even when you weren't moving. But in this case, it's like the complete opposite. If you're staying still for too long, you'll get alerted, which is really, really good. I think it's super balanced, and it'll allow camp, and it'll like make the camp, if you genuinely want to dedicate your playstyle to camping, then you'll actually have to try to get good at it, and you face off against an entire enemy team if you really want to camp. But it's not going to be like skillless anymore. Like you can't just sit around the entire game and fucking expect to win every single gunfight because your foes are unexpected. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got. I don't think this video was supposed to be too long. I just wanted to briefly talk about this because it made me super frustrated earlier going up against all these fucking campers all day. And it just made me go back to all the Xbox 360 era CODs, because that's where people actually normally play the game and play like normal human beings, and not fucking Timmy No Thumbs and camping horns the entire game. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I don't got much more to say. I think this is my first video on editing on Filmora since CapCut's still gone. TikTok's back, but CapCut's still fucking gone. Trump, please make an executive order to bring CapCut back. I need it back so badly. Anyways, though, if you enjoyed, drop a like, leave a sub if you enjoyed. I'll talk to y'all later. See ya.